Hello everyone, let us continue with our discussion. So in the previous lecture, that was your summary lecture, I have given you the idea about what is covered in our discussion till now. Okay, but now we have to start it formally from your topic one by one. Okay, now what is my main heading? First of all, write down under which we will do small subheadings. Number one is your green and sustainable, green and sustainable, green and sustainable finance, green and sustainable finance. Clear? This is your topic number one. Now inside this there will be multiple subheadings. Clear? So the first subheading which we are going to cover is to understand that what is this green and sustainable finance. The first question is, what is this? What is this? Okay, though I have given you a little bit of understanding till now, but as now we have to do everything in detail, so we will start making down the notes one by one. Okay, so now what is this green and sustainable finance? Where my first point of discussion is what is what is what is what is sustainable finance. Okay, this is your first question. So write down, see, you have to take down the notes, then it will become easier for your better understanding. Write down sustainable finance. Sustainable finance simply means any financial activities like giving the loans, or you might be investing the money, or third option, you might be purchasing the bonds. So if you are purchasing the bonds from me, that means what? You are giving your money to me. Now I am utilizing that money for my business activity. So whether that business activity is sustainable for the environment, the answer is yes or no. Clear? So there I need to ensure that where that money is actually used. Clear? So what is the meaning of sustainability? If I'll ask you the meaning of this term, sustainability means, write down doing business in a way doing business in a way doing business in a way that protects our environment, that protects our environment, helps society, helps society and follows ethical rules, and follows ethical rules. Now this is not just for today, this is for future also. Now when I have used the word environment, I not only mean environment, this includes the social as well as the governance, because environment is about whether the company is polluting or not, or are they saving the planet. This is my first question. And when it comes to the social, are they treating the workers and the community fairly? Definitely I need to understand where my money is used, how it is used, how it is helping the society, how it is helping the environment. And the governance means, is the company honest, are they transparent, are they well maintained or not? Clear? All these things are needs to be understood. Now if I'll give you one example, let's say a bank gives a loan to a company, and that company actually build the solar panel. That company actually builds a solar panel. That particular company is building a solar panel. Now definitely their aim is what? To generate the electricity. They could have also another option to generate the electricity. They could have set up a coal power plant, and which is going to create huge amount of environmental issues. Clear? Now if bank is giving the money to this company to install the solar power plant, we call this as a sustainable finance. Basically what I'm trying to say that, what I'm trying to say in a very lame language, write down, the bank is supporting clean energy. Bank is supporting clean energy. Bank is supporting clean energy that helps the environment. That helps the environment. That helps the environment. That helps the environment. Clear? So this is the complete understanding of what is sustainable finance. Clear? Now coming to your question number 2, that is, what is green finance? Give the heading, what is green finance? What is green finance? Now this is also the part of your sustainable finance. This is also the part of sustainable finance, but green finance focuses only on environmental topics. It focuses only on environment. Its focus is not on the social well-being or the governance. Like they aim for saving energy. They aim for saving energy, reduce pollution, saving energy, reduce pollution, managing waste, protecting water and forest, protecting water and forest, protecting water and forest, and slowing down the climate change, down the climate change. Slowing down the climate change means, suppose I'll give you one example that you are an investment fund, clear, and you only put the money in those companies whose aim is to plant more trees or to reduce the plastic waste. So that is a green finance. That is a green finance. You are financing a company who is focusing on the environment. Are you clear with this? So this was your question number 2. Now write down question number 3. We are doing it in terms of these questions, and such a very technical stuff, I am taking it in the form of a story so that you will not feel the burden of the hardcore concepts over here. Okay, what is, write down, what is climate finance? What is climate finance? What is climate finance? Now again, you see, this is more specific. Earlier one was purely on the environment, but now this is purely on the climate. So it's only about the climate change. Its focus is on climate change. Means I need to segregate that. Suppose I'm more concerned about the climate, so I'll put my money purely into the segment of those bonds which are into the climate finance segment. Are you clear with this? Now write down, over here my aim is how we fight with it, how we fight with it, that is your climate change. Okay, or how you adjust it, because you have to bring your climate to a natural level. Clear? Now when it comes to the climate change, it's not only the corporates. Okay, this basically includes the public money, because climate is for everyone. Okay, and when I say public money, means it is funded by government. This means it is funded by government. They are taking the part into it. Okay, and basically when I'm saying that if government is putting the money, okay, they are actually making themselves ready, or you can say they are preparing themselves that how they can recover from this climate disaster. It can be your flood or it can be your drought. Clear? So my focus over here as a government is that I need money. Why? I need to prepare myself because there is a possibility of some climate disasters. It can be earthquake, flood, drought, rising sea levels. At present, you can see what's happening in Mumbai. Okay, too much of red alerts because of the cyclones, because of the high tides. So we are going to require money for that. So it is funded by the government. Like if the United Nations gives some money to a poor country so that they can build some flood barriers or some early warning systems of cyclones. So this is a climate finance. You can even write down this example. Write down if the United Nations, if the United Nations, if the United Nations give money to a poor country, give money to a poor country to build flood barriers to build flood barriers flood barriers or early warning systems for cyclones. Now that's your climate finance. That's your climate finance. Clear? So this was your question number 3. Now coming to question number 4. Now when I say that I am raising the money, okay, then what are the sources and how they are actually invested? Like there are stocks of sustainable companies, means first of all write down the question, how the money is coming, how the money is coming. This is my first point, and where it actually goes after coming, how it is actually going. Like if suppose you want to invest in some sustainable projects, okay, or some sustainable companies, then you can purchase the stocks of the companies. Like example is Tesla. They are creating the cars which are purely electronic based, like EV, okay. Or you can invest in the company which are wind based power generation, or you can invest in the company which are solar based power generation company. So there you can invest your money if you want to do a sustainable finance, if you want that your money will go to the right place. Clear? So in that situation, how you will identify where I need to invest and how to invest. Clear? So this is one way that you can purchase the stock of these companies directly, and hence you are saying that you are also the part of that aspect. Clear? Another way, another way of investing is the green bonds, Now basically it is the money which is raised for specific environmental project, specific environmental projects, like cleaning of the river, like cleaning of the river, like cleaning of the river. Clear? Then another one we have is a green loan. Green loan. You have taken a loan. See, bond is also a type of a loan. Okay. But over here, your money is going to eco-friendly business. Eco-friendly business. Eco-friendly business. Clear? My fourth point is mutual funds. Mutual funds. Now, basically, the funds, they only invest in those companies which are ESG compliant, environmental, social, and governance. Now, being a small investor, my vision is good that I want to invest in those companies which are working for the environment, okay, or in any manner they are related or connected to supporting the environment, helping to protect our climate change. But for me, being a working and so many doing things simultaneously, now I want to put my money as an to generate a return, also to protect my environment. But for me, it's difficult to identify the list of those companies, check their balance sheet. Are they really following the environmental social governance concern or not? Okay, are they really working to protect the environment? What products or services do they offer? What are their carbon footprints? carbon cycle from beginning to the end. I leave the whole task to this management fund. They are the specialized into it. They know which company is best, what they are doing, how they are doing, what are their visions after 5 years, 10 years, 15 years. So I will purchase those mutual funds who are investing in those companies which are protecting your environment. Are you clear with this? Now, when it comes to the green loans, green bonds, who are actually the big investors? See, people like us, we are a small investor, we can contribute a portion of it. We can contribute a portion of it. Clear? But the major money is coming from the big players like your banks, like your banks, clear? Insurance companies, then you have mutual funds because they have big money, okay, and they can create the influence. Stock exchange is actually regulating all these things, and then rating agencies, they give the ratings for, suppose bank want to invest in some companies, so what they will do, they will go to the Moody's, clear, and ask them to prepare a report on a list of 10 companies where I can invest my money which are green in nature, okay, which are actually supporting my environment. So this is actually done by rating agencies because that's the specialization of them. Bank have money, but where to invest, it's not their specialization, so they will take the help of these rating agencies, clear? So we need to understand that we alone cannot do all these things, clear? We need a support of everyone around us. Now, even after having everything, all research, you have given the money, intent was also good, but there is a problem. Problem is with respect to the green washing. My problem is green washing. Green washing. See, not everyone is honest. Clear? Some companies claim that they are green so that they can look good. But in reality, if you look at the backside of the company, they are not doing anything which is meaningful. Okay, we call this as a green washing. Basically, a company prints eco-friendly on its product, but still they dumps the waste in the river. Clear? So we need strict rules as well as standards in order to stop the problem of this green washing. Clear? Now there is one more issue. Is okay, sustainable. Three companies A, B, and C, they all three are sustainable, working towards protecting the environment, protecting the nature, maintaining the level of climate, everything. But how you will compare which one is more better? Because you have $100, you have limited money, you can invest in either of them. In which company I will invest? So the point is how to measure the sustainability. Okay, we were in question number 4. Now write down question number 5. How to measure sustainability. Okay, now firms are actually the financial firms who are investing the money in these companies, they are using some scores and matrices, just like we are giving a credit score, and based on that we are going to receive the loan. Similarly, these financial firms, they are giving the scores and matrices to the companies based on their ESG, environmental, social, and governance. So they check all the factors: carbon emission, their employee safety, their diversity, how they help the investor to decide where to put the money, means how transparent they are they giving all the required information, and their plans about the future, and how they are working towards fulfilling their goals. So all these information are integrated and we give a score. We call this as ESG integration. ESG integration. Clear? And based on that we are going to give you the scores, and then we will analyze, okay, between A, B, and C, C is the best, I'll put my money there. Clear? Are you getting my point? It's just like 3 coaching institute are teaching for the SCR. Which one to pick? Even you are also confused. Then you have compared all the features and factors. what A is offering, what B is offering, what C is offering, at what rate they are offering, and then you identified that yes, C is best, and accordingly you have choose the C. Clear? Now, question number 6. Write down, why is sustainable finance growing? Why is sustainable finance growing? Now, there are 3 big reasons for the same. Number 1 is awareness. Second is your regulations. And third one is your returns. Let's start with the awareness. See, people now care about this climate change and fairness because they know that they are the part of this environment. And if they will not do anything, they are the one who is going to suffer the most. So awareness is there and now they are acting towards it. Then for anything, if government will make the rules and encourage the green finance, now the company have to do it forcefully. Otherwise, they have to pay the penalties or stop the business. So it's like mandatorily you have to do it. That's why it's growing. And the third one is the return. So many sustainable companies, they are actually doing well financially. So these investors are also interested. And hence these companies are becoming big and big. Are you clear with this? So in this lecture, I have introduced you in detail the green and the sustainable finance. I will take the discussion ahead in the next lecture itself. Thank you.